Okay, so after an entire day of flying from the Bay Area, we have made it here to Cleveland Ford in Cleveland, Tennessee, where we are picking up our new electric vehicle. Gotta love diesel, but today we're going electric. Let's check out what we have to replace our F-150 Lightning 2022 Lariat. Lots of history there, lots of great time with that. But it was time to move on to something different. After a gremlin or two, it was clear that it was not getting better. So here we are all the way in Tennessee, because this is where they had the awesome deal on this 2025 F-150 Lightning Platinum. We're plugged in here at the dealer, 100% for the road trip. Love that they have 3 of these DC fast chargers here. They've also got a lot of AC chargers available as well. So this will be my first time in a Platinum, first time with BlueCruise, first time with extended range. Got these power running boards, which are really cool. Love seeing those. It's got the spray-in bed liner already. It's got the rear taillight bar, all the stuff that the Lariat had. The interior is a bit more premium. Let's take a look inside of that real quick. So same awesome room and space that we're used to. The kids are gonna love this. Just a little bit of a different color palette that you'll see, a little bit more premium looking. This one has the sunroof that is not open at the moment. So that will be something different for me as well. And then inside here is the front cabin. Looks largely the same. Again, just a different palette there. Some more fancy speakers going on. So excited to get this thing on the road. Of course, I've got my Ford adapter ready underneath. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time going through this just yet. I do need to get going. It's a long, long day of driving ahead for me. So we're not gonna take and record at every stop, but we're gonna try to highlight some of the cool ones. Our journey is gonna take us first over to Little Rock, Arkansas, where we're gonna see Franklin charging. Then we're gonna make our way to Kansas and see our buddy Martin from Martin Rebuilds and from our podcast. Then we're going to try to make our way to Colorado, see Out of Spec and Kyle and that team out there if we can. And then we're going to make our way further west to visit Ben Westby out in Colorado as well. And then finally across Utah, Nevada, and home to California. That's the plan. Will everything go as planned? Stay tuned. Let's do it together. First time for me using BlueCruise. Man, I could not be more excited about this. I have, for a long time, been jealous of all the folks using it. It's the little things that make you smile, I gotta say. Awesome start to the road trip. Can't wait to see what's next. All right, so we made our first stop here in Murfreesboro. We are at a Tesla supercharger. This has the V4 dispensers. Still the 3.5 cabinets, I guess. There's a Target behind us here, which is super convenient. All kinds of places like a Cracker Barrel over there. There's a Wendy's over here. There's a Whataburger right over there, which is where I'm gonna go because we don't have Whataburger in California. So that's definitely gonna be my preferred stop, just to check out something different. We are ripping at 189 kilowatts, which is cool. I'm obviously not used to that in the standard range. There's a Rivian over here. We've got a couple Teslas. But as usual, plenty of chargers here. And let's go take a look at one of the other things that's new for me. It's gonna, on the driver's display, it's gonna show me our charging speed. So that is definitely not something that I had in the standard range before. So that's cool. Let's take a look here on the display. It's actually down to 166 right now, but let's take a look real quick. So you can see this is a new feature for the newer models here, starting in 24. It now shows right over here the 163, 162 now kilowatts of energy. So we're out of that 500 amp boost that we saw at first, and we're going to charge this guy up and then continue on our way to Franklin's. So stop number 1, a success. I did get to take advantage of the massaging seats. This is another feature that obviously I didn't get to have with the standard range Lariat. So there's a driver and passenger massage, and you can then turn the massage on, and there's all these different options. So definitely a little bit bougie, kind of nice. I wouldn't say essential, but hey, if it's there, kind of like the power running boards, you gotta love that's one of the features this thing includes. When we're done here, we're gonna head to Memphis, Tennessee, and then from there, finally over to Little Rock, where Franklin's charging is. All right, guys, we have made it to Little Rock, Arkansas, where we are at one of the coolest charge point operators in all of the United States. This is Franklin's Charging. I love this location. It is run by Arkansas legend JT, who built this first location here in Little Rock. There is a second location now. They have 4 charge points. These here are some of the older models, and then over here you've got some newer ones. This one that I'm plugged into here is capable of up to 400 kilowatts. I was getting 180 out of it, a full 500 amps, so that was awesome to see. But what's great is these guys, before Iona, before Rove, before these different locations like Pilot Flying J, before any of them, there was Franklin's Charging. And that is what's most impressive to me. JT was ahead of the curve. He was already seeing this stuff before anybody else did. He built this amazing legacy for himself and this really homage to what EV charging could be, and the rest followed. As we swing back around to this side, you can see that we also have a FreeWire. FreeWire is a cool concept, but unfortunately they've gone out of business. And so it's just cool to see one of these in the wild. I never personally got to charge off of one of these when it was there in the Bay Area, but it's a cool concept where it's using battery to augment the grid and keep the demand charges low. So super cool idea. You can see just the diversity here. You've got a Rivian over there. You've got a Tesla over here, and you've got a Honda Prologue, which is one of the most popular vehicles right now. Of course, my Lightning over here. One of the other cool aspects is this awesome solar canopy, which being a bald guy, I appreciate anyway, but also it's generating 30 kilowatts of power up there. There's also some power walls in the back to store some of that energy, but I love anytime we can see canopies, solar, all coming together, even battery technology with the power wall and the FreeWire. This stuff is what a charge location should look like. It's got personality, it's got charisma. I just love something other than the bland charging stops that we see in some locations. Let's go talk to a couple Arkansas legends. I came all this way because I wanted to know where the bastion of Arkansas EV technology was, and here we are at Franklin's.
Wow.
I love this kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, you go right ahead.
Joel, introduce yourself. Let's talk about.
So finally got to meet Chris. It's funny because me and Chris just recorded a podcast literally 2 days ago when he was in Southern California. So yeah, Joel Spencer here from EV Geek Studios. We are based out of Little Rock, Arkansas. And then we got JT here.
Hey, how's it going? JT Franklin, proprietor of Franklin's Charging here, and it's wonderful to see you again.
And how many of these stations do you have now?
We have 2 stations on the ground operating so far.
That's awesome.
So here in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and adding capacity at a pretty good clip here in Little Rock, and are getting there, getting ready to anyway, probably do that in Hot Springs as well.
And what I loved about seeing this location was the incredible, we're going to walk over here and see if we can catch this on camera. Like the entire energy grid of Arkansas flows through Franklin Charging. I mean, look at that place. This has got to be on the Homeland Security list of places to protect. So if you,
I'm sure they've got a file.
Yep.
if you need charging in Arkansas, this is going to be the place to go. What came first? Did you see the power grid and say, this is where I need to be? Or did that come after you had chosen this location?
Honestly, the land was available and I knew about it and I liked the location. And so I got a good deal on it, and here it was. So here we came. And so the only thing that I really got with the land, aside from a few trees we knocked off the back of it, are a few mature trees, which is fantastic. I mean, it's a fantastic piece of property. We're on about a half acre here almost.
And a mile and like 100 yards from the interstate too.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I mean, right off the interstate. So we just got lucky, Chris, to answer your question with the location.
So what do we have? We have the FreeWire, I believe, is a 200 kilowatt.
It's rated 200.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen anything but the Koreans hit 200 on it. Or
Right.
maybe a Hummer, something like that.
I hit 200 on the Kia.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And then these two down here are 180s,
Those are CPE 250s.
250s.
So standalone, those guys are maxed out at 62.5 kilowatts. We had them paired up, so they are rated at 125 paired up. Again, seldom do you see with a 200 amp cable a car pull all 125 of that, unless it has like the 800 volt architecture or a setup similar to a Cybertruck or GMC or something like that.
And then your new hotness here. I've got my new hotness. Shout out Lightning Platinum.
Pretty.
This is the new hotness from ChargePoint. These I know we saw it doing 500, just under 500 amps,
Like
490.
497 amps. Yep.
Yeah, so it's cranking. It did 180 kilowatts. What are these fully capable of?
So fully capable in their current configuration, I should say. This first one is set up to go all the way to 400 kilowatts. It's got 2 cabinets that are serving it, 200 kilowatt capacity per cabinet. This second unit here that's right in front of me right now is set up for 200 kilowatts. So we only have 1 cabinet running with that. The current capacity on the first unit is 280. This one's 200. The first unit here, we have ambition to very soon go ahead and upgrade that to 400 because it's just a matter of throwing a couple inverters in one of these cabinets over here.
Can you walk us over to your space here with
Sure.
the restrooms and the shop?
Sure. So we have
you hold that for a minute?
yeah, absolutely. We got about 750 square feet of a little sitting area that also has a coffee bar that's open weekdays and Saturday in the morning time, and we're not the earliest of birds, so coffee, croissants, danishes, etc. And then 2 bathrooms that service that. We have keyless entry for the building, so there is a number that will be listed either on your station unit or on the front door of both of our stations that will give you information for contacting for entry when there is no one present at the facility. So you're able to get in, use the bathroom, use the vending machine, that kind of thing, chill, and then head on down the road.
And is there Wi-Fi here for folks that want to
In
pull
Little
up?
Rock, we currently have Wi-Fi. In Hot Springs, we've been threatening to put a Starlink in forever because we can't get the bandwidth otherwise down there, and just have not done it yet. I mean, we will soon, but we have not gotten Wi-Fi down there yet for the public anyhow.
And I got to tell you guys, as someone from California who is not used to humidity and 90-degree heat in the middle of the night, this air conditioning is a champ. It is pumping strong, probably as much energy as those chargers to keep it this cold. It's a great space. I really love what you've done with it. It's a remarkable thing, and I just love to see again Arkansas royalty. These guys,
that's right.
These guys, when I'm like, hey, I want to come down. I want to see Franklin charging. And they're like, hey, we'll meet you there. I mean, just good guys. This is what I love about the EV community is people that come out and just want to see each other, meet each other. And that's a big part of what this journey is all about. Seeing the places and the people that make EV special, because that's what's really missing is in a world of anti-social people on social media, in reality, when you get to meet the folks in real life, that's where really the connections happen. That's what life is about. I love this part of the journey that I'm taking, and I want to just thank these guys for coming down, showing us around, and letting me be a part of it. That's going to wrap it up from Franklin Charging. Franklin's Charging, and wanted to make sure I didn't leave out the S. All right, guys, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.